Hi, this is Jeff Caliguire, and my mission is to help people discover and engage their callings and dreams, one person at a time, starting with my own family. And in doing that, what I find is that once I help somebody, including myself, get clear on what they really want to do, the next thing is, how do I do that? And especially, how do I do that day to day? In the last few weeks, I have been working on something that I call the Real Progress Planner. And it actually comes out of some things that I've been doing for a little while when I have good days. And my goal in my own life, and I believe it's probably true in yours, is to have more good days where you have what I call peaceful progress, where you're moving things forward that you really want to do, but you don't sweat the small stuff, and you actually accomplish things and check things off, and when you put your head at the pillow at night, you feel like that was a really good day. So what I created was something that I was inspired by a guy named Brendon Burchard, who also has something on one page that helps people make progress towards their goals, their desires, their values. And so I want to share that with you today, and maybe with some work on your part and a little bit of progress, you can use this to help you turn your own dreams into reality or have your values be lived day to day, and do so without reacting constantly. I know we live in a world that we're constantly bombarded by emails and cell phone calls and texts. So what would it look like to be just more proactive and start each day with a sense of, this is what I'm trying to do, and this is why I'm trying to do it, and then actually when you get to the end of the day, go, that was a really good day. And my thought is, as we string together more really good days, we end up having good weeks, good months, good years, and ultimately a good life. So grab a pen, and maybe you can follow along in something that I think could be a helpful tool to you. And here's what it looks like, and then I'll go through what it looks like and break each part down. So the first part is starting your day by just getting perspective. What would it look like to have a perspective? And the question to ask is, what's important about today? And I know that's a really open, general, big question, but what I find is when you do that, you end up going, today is really about spending time with my son, or today is solving a key problem, or today is spiritually me trusting God in a way that I haven't been lately. Maybe it's a person that you need to spend time with, or it's a project that you really think that's what today is about. So the first thing is perspective. What is important about today? The second thing is passion. And the question behind passion is, what will give me life today? And you think about that, that's what we really want. We want more life, we want more energy. We want to come away from our day feeling like, that was a day well invested. And what's going to give you life? That might be something that's really a body thing. You need to eat less carbs, or you need to break a sweat, or exercise, or lift. Or it might be something in the mind. You need to educate yourself. You need to watch Jeff Caliguire's video, or you need to read a book. Or it really might be a soul thing. You need some time where you spend quality time with your Creator. You read the Bible. You pray. You spend time alone. How can you care for your soul? That might be what is going to make you passionate today. The next box is purpose. And the question there is, what one thing must be done today? And the reason one thing is important is a lot of times we can't keep in mind what is most important. But if you can ask that question, what is most important? What is the one thing that must be done today? That will feed into what your real purpose is. There's a book that I highly recommend, and it's called The One Thing. And it talks about the Pareto principle, where if we can do the things that create 80% of the results, they tend to be the 20%, right? It's the 80-20 principle. So what is the one thing that is the 20 that if you do that one thing and you do that tomorrow, do the next one thing that's most important, and then you get to check that off, my sense is you're going to come away with a sense of purpose and a sense of peace that you did what was most important. So if you can just start by asking those 3 questions to the person who can answer them, which would be you, you're going to find that you're going to get a lot of peace and a lot of positive productivity. So then that feeds into what are the projects and goals that you are working on. What are the projects and goals? And that now brings down, if you're an entrepreneur or you lead a group or a company or lead other people or you're a mom, you still need to say, what are the projects that I'm working on that I need to move forward? And you can't do it all in one day and probably do all the projects. But if you can just do a few things in that project, and then what I love to do is to be able to check them off, then you'll find that you're going to be making progress. And again, I find that my best days are when I've thought through what is the most important project or projects for me to complete. So today I decided I wanted to finish this Real Progress Planner and actually make a video that could teach other people how to use it. So my hope is that by the end of this day I can get progress on that project. So what are the projects and goals? And then goals can be things that you set. I'm going to write a book or I'm going to create a business plan. Whatever it is that is your goal, you put it in one place and then you can see it and come back during the day. And really, you need to have this on your desk, right? Or wherever you'll see it and come back to it. So the next part is now my people. So people can be looked at in 2 ways. Who are the people that you need to invest in that are already in your circle? They're your family. I need to invest and spend time with my son or my wife, my husband. Or they're your clients. I need to finish that document for this client or get that report to them. They're the people that are already expecting things from you. Who are those people? And then if you're an entrepreneur or you're in sales, the other part is who are the prospects? So you have on one side, you have who am I going to invest in? The other is who am I going to reach out to? Who should I make a phone call to or send an email to? And if you can positively think through that, sometimes I know with myself, I want to hide on some days, and it helps me to know, okay, I did say I was going to call that person or call these people. So the next is, who are your people? Who are the people who are you're going to invest in? And then who are the people that you're going to reach out to? And then finally, what are your other priorities? One for me should be have better handwriting, right? Not yet. But what else do you need to get done that aligns with your values and responsibilities? And that can be you need to do certain errands, or you need to clean up your desktop, or get rid of some junk email. But whatever that is, now you have a place where you can again check off if you've done that. So I know this may not work for everybody, but my sense is if you give this a try, because you're finding you're not feeling like you're having positive, real progress, you might find that this could be an amazing tool to use every day. And if you do it for 30 days, it will become a lifelong habit. And think of what it could do if you were to ask that question, what's important about today? What will give me life? And then what is the one thing that I can do today? Might you find that you are making real progress toward living into the life that you really want? My hope is that this can be a positive tool to you. You'll see if you download it, download the Progress Planner. On the bottom there's a scripture that says, "But those who wait on the Lord shall renew their strength. They shall mount up with wings like eagles. They shall run and not be weary. They shall walk and not faint." My hope is even seeing that scripture day in and day out, you'll be reminded that God really does want to live into the bigger story and better story of your life. That He does want to give you strength. He wants you to be fully alive and fully aware and engaging the things that you're supposed to do. So make positive progress. Take the step to download this and then put 5 of them on your desk, and one for each day of the week, and go through it. And I'd love to hear if you've gone through it and you're seeing yourself accomplishing things. My hope is that you'll find real progress, and that by living into the better story of your life, you will make the world a better place. And then I'll get to live out my own mission. Thanks for taking the time to listen to this. And again, post comments, thoughts, questions. I'd love to get to know you and be of help to you. God bless you.